It's that time of the year, and it's Thanksgiving. The famous author of this book is Alma Flor, one of my favorite authors of writing not just in English, but also in Spanish books. She has a collection of holidays, and one of them is Thanksgiving. So this one says in English, celebrate Thanksgiving Day with Beto and Gaby. So Beto and Gaby have a grandmother that is coming to visit for Thanksgiving. The problem is that mom has invited so many people, and because it's snowing, some people have been canceling, not being able to get there. So grandma on the bus tries to invite not just the bus driver, but some other people as well to make Thanksgiving a more exciting day. Let's see what this story has brought with Beto and Gaby. You will also find this book in Spanish. I will read it to you tomorrow. And I also have it available online with YouTube for kids. So all you have to do is subscribe and always press that little bell to say that you like or thumbs up that you like my content. The bell is to subscribe, but the thumbs up is to say you liked the story or the video. Ready? So here's a picture, and while you're looking at the picture, I will be reading the story. Everything looks yummy, says Beto happily. We have lots of food. This dinner will be really good. Suddenly, Mom announces Uncle Fernando is on the phone. It's still snowing, so they're staying home. Too bad, then Grandma won't be coming, says Gaby sadly. Oh well, says Mom. The Linares family has lots of guests. I'll give them the turkey. That will be the best. This is so adorable that I love to see, and I'm going to show it to you when I'm reading, okay? So, this is the bus. My children don't want to drive because there's so much snow, but my grandchildren want to see me. And you? Where will you go? I live alone. I'll cook myself something when I get home. Look at this grandma. She reminds me of my grandma. Well, come with me, says Grandma. My daughter makes plenty of food. This dinner will be really good. So, let's see what's happening at the house. Mom, Cousin Elena called to say they're not coming for dinner today. What will we do with so much to eat? I'll take the hand to Don Ramon for a treat. Now, do you think it's necessary to give that away? No, I don't think so, and neither is the turkey, but I have to say, she's worried, and she doesn't want to be left up with all that food, because where is it going to fit? Not in her tummy. So here's Grandma, and look what she's got right behind her. You haven't been invited anywhere? Come with me, but walk with care. I'm celebrating with my grandchildren. They think big parties are great. I'll bring them lots of guests since I'm going to be late. Here's another one who was invited. It's not coming. Mom, Aunt Immaculada called to let us know they can't come because of the snow. With so much food, what can we do? I'll give Sarah and Manuel a pie or 2. You think you need to give away the pie? I don't think so. So, here's part of the picture of all these people getting on the bus. Come along with me, everyone. Being alone on a holiday is just no fun. I'm celebrating with my grandchildren. They think big parties are great. I'll bring them lots of gas since I'm going to be late. And this is the other side when she's pulling them. Look at that. She really wants them to get there. That's nice. We have plenty of gas. Hooray! This is going to be a great holiday. Beto cries happily. Look at Beto. Gaby says excitedly, "Thank you, Grandma, for coming to eat and bringing so many new friends to meet." Look, she brought in everybody, even the bus driver. Well, that's the end of that part of the story. They get to eat and they enjoy Thanksgiving, but here's the question that I have. What is Thanksgiving Day? What is Thanksgiving Day? What is that? Well, let's find out. Now, this is around the world, not just here in New York, everywhere else, okay? All over the world, there have always been Thanksgiving celebrations. People celebrate the harvest and give thanks for all they have in many different ways. So, here they have sweet potatoes, that's grown there. Here they have some other people celebrating with a dance. But look at these people. She's actually putting some of what they grown and on their faces. I wonder what that is. And then look at this one. Look at these people. Now I know this is Spain because I can see the dresses to dance flamenco, but look at all the stuff they have. In the United States, Thanksgiving began many, many years ago. In 1598, Don Juan de Oñate held a big Thanksgiving celebration very close to where the city of El Paso, Texas is located. Okay, so it's located here. But this is who they're talking about. This guy. His name is Don Juan de Oñate. Right? Oñate made a long and difficult journey from Mexico to Texas. 500 people traveled with him. They were men, women, and children looking for a new land to live in. Oñate was a criollo. This means a child born to Spanish parents in the Americas. When Oñate and his people arrived at the Rio Grande, they had a big celebration that lasted many days. They were happy to be alive in spite of the hardship of the journey. And so that was the first Thanksgiving, okay, in history. It happened in Mexico. Here is later after. This is the one that they will always tell you about Thanksgiving in the United States, okay? Some years later, in 1621, English pilgrims gave a Thanksgiving dinner in Plymouth in the state of Massachusetts. They gave thanks for the good harvest they had. And this is what they portray to look like, this way, outside. The Pilgrims had recently arrived from Europe. A group of Native Americans called the Wampanoags helped them plant crops. They also taught them many things about living in their new land. The Pilgrims would not have been able to survive without the help of the Wampanoags. That is why the Native Americans were the special guests at the Pilgrims' dinner. Okay, and if you ever visit this state of Massachusetts, there is a place that you will see that is the replica of what was in real life. I went there personally. I went with a friend and we went around and we went inside. We saw a lot of places and things and people pretending to be pilgrims. They had a lot of things that we have like beds and stoves and things like that, but it was a little different. And we also got to see Native Americans, which means we were able to see what they did in order to cook or to make what they call a canoe and how to build fire. So those are the things that if you're interested in history or if you like visiting other cultures, that would be a nice trip to go to Massachusetts. It's called Plymouth Plantation. And if you go, you will have to take pictures because there's a lot to remember and a lot to see. There's even a ship with people on it that are pretending. And there is a big giant rock where these pilgrims came and arrived. All right? So let's go back to Thanksgiving celebration, okay? These are different countries of how they celebrate Thanksgiving. Listen to this. In 1863, President Abraham Lincoln decided that Thanksgiving should be a national holiday. Since then, people in the United States have gathered together with loved ones on that day. They eat together and give thanks for all the good things they've received. The celebration is always on the fourth Thursday of November. Usually, okay, people eat turkey with cranberry sauce and pumpkin pie. These foods are similar to the ones that the Pilgrims and the Wampanoags ate on the Plymouth Plantation dinner. Some families eat traditional food of their countries. What really matters isn't the food, but getting together and giving thanks. So it's not important to eat turkey, and especially if you don't like turkey, you don't have to. But what's really important is that you sit with your family, you have a conversation, you get to talk to all these people you don't see every day. That's exciting. Thanksgiving is also a day for sharing. It is common for the whole family to help prepare the dinner. That's something many people really enjoy. And look at this. This is them cooking as a family. But there are people who have no family. There are also families who don't have enough money for a special dinner. And so schools, supermarkets, and other places find ways to help them. Some people give food for food drives. Others cook for those people who have no family or home. The important thing is to make sure that everyone can enjoy the holiday. And if you were paying attention, last week we were collecting macaroni and cheese as pre-K 101 because each classroom was assigned to bring something specifically. Some of you had a chance to bring it, and I took you somewhere to take a picture, and I actually took you to the place that we're going to leave the food, which is the food drive, in a classroom. And so the school council or the student council is going to work on preparing those meals ready to give to other families who are in need, especially this week. Take a look at what happens on Thanksgiving when you're not in school. Watch. Watch this. You're going to watch this on TV, okay? In New York City, there is a big parade on Thanksgiving Day. Many people gather on the streets to watch. Others watch it at home on television. Thanksgiving helps to remember all the good things we have. But really, we should be grateful every day for the sun, water, food, family, and friends. So you're going to get a chance to see this on TV on Thursday. It will be at 9 o'clock. You can watch it. You can take a look at the extreme dances that they're going to have. There's going to be some Broadway shows live. They're going to be also performing, singing and doing their role play. But also what's really enjoyable is to see the balloons. Each balloon is a character. It could be a cartoon character. So take a look at them, watch it, and let us know next week which one was your favorite. Remember, Thanksgiving is not the only holiday to celebrate, but smart is not something you are. Smart is something you get.